Hi, I'm Anya Binkolder. I am a senior at Owensville High School. After high school, I plan on attending Missouri State University and receiving a degree in elementary education. In high school, I have been involved in Mrs. Fletcher's Future Teachers of America chapter and her Fundamentals of Education class. In the Fundamentals of Education class, we are prepared for certain scenarios in the education environment. We also learn how to prepare a classroom suitable and welcoming for all children. Show me learning that works.
Our ag classes here at Owensville High School have helped impact in my life by showing me valuable skills such as leadership, time management, and responsibility. Here at OHS, we offer a wide variety of different ag-related classes, such as ag mechanics, wood shop, plant science, ag science, and animal science. Our ag teachers have helped guide us to be the best versions of ourselves. Show me learning that works.
I'm AJ Silvers. I'm a senior at Owensville High School. I go in Mr. Hardy's class. I do screen printing. We make a bunch of shirts, like DECA shirts, art club shirts, and after high school, that'll help me with screen printing because I plan on working at Grimco, and they do screen printing there. We make a bunch of stop signs, so screen printing will help with that skill. Show me learning that works.
My name is Felix Guerrero, and I take ag construction. In ag construction, I can fabricate things with welders and grinders and all that, and this helps benefit society outside of high school, and you can use it for jobs and such. The skills I learned in this class will help benefit me out in careers outside of high school. Show me learning that works.
Hi, I'm Ayla,
Hi, I'm Timmy,
and we're going to DECA Districts today.
and we are going to do awesome today.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Anya Binkolder. I am a senior at Owensville High School. After high school, I plan on attending Missouri State University and receiving a degree in elementary education. In high school, I have been involved in Mrs. Fletcher's Future Teachers of America chapter and her Fundamentals of Education class. In the Fundamentals of Education class, we are prepared for certain scenarios in the education environment. We also learn how to prepare a classroom suitable and welcoming for all children. Show me learning that works.
Our ag classes here at Owensville High School have helped impact in my life by showing me valuable skills such as leadership, time management, and responsibility. Here at OHS, we offer a wide variety of different ag-related classes, such as ag mechanics, wood shop, plant science, ag science, and animal science. Our ag teachers have helped guide us to be the best versions of ourselves. Show me learning that works.
I'm AJ Silvers. I'm a senior at Owensville High School. I go in Mr. Hardy's class. I do screen printing. We make a bunch of shirts, like DECA shirts, art club shirts, and after high school, that'll help me with screen printing because I plan on working at Grimco, and they do screen printing there. We make a bunch of stop signs, so screen printing will help with that skill. Show me learning that works.
My name is Dutchgirls, and I take ag construction. In ag construction, I can fabricate things with welders and grinders and all that, and this helps benefit society outside of high school, and you can use it for jobs and such. The skills I learned in this class will help benefit me out in careers outside of high school. Show me learning that works.
Hi, I'm Ayla,
Hi, I'm Timmy,
and we're going to DECA Districts today.
and we are going to do awesome today.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Manya Binkolder. I am a senior at Owensville High School. After high school, I plan on attending Missouri State University and receiving a degree in elementary education. In high school, I have been involved in Mrs. Fletcher's Future Teachers of America chapter and her Fundamentals of Education class. In the Fundamentals of Education class, we are prepared for certain scenarios in the education environment. We also learn how to prepare a classroom suitable and welcoming for all children. Show me learning that works.
classes here at Owensville High School have helped impact in my life by showing me valuable skills such as leadership, time management, and responsibility. Here at OHS, we offer a wide variety of different ag-related classes, such as ag mechanics, wood shop, plant science, ag science, and animal science. Our ag teachers have helped guide us to be the best versions of ourselves. Show me learning that works.
I'm AJ Silvers. I'm a senior at Owensville High School. I go in Mr. Hardy's class. I do screen printing. We make a bunch of shirts, like DECA shirts, art club shirts, and after high school, that'll help me with screen printing because I plan on working at Grimco, and they do screen printing there. We make a bunch of stop signs, so screen printing will help with that skill. Show me learning that works.
My name is Dutchgirls, and I take ag construction. In ag construction, I can fabricate things with welders and grinders and all that, and this helps benefit society outside of high school, and you can use it for jobs and such. The skills I learned in this class will help benefit me out in careers outside of high school. Show me learning that works.
Hi, I'm Ayla,
Hi, I'm Timmy,
and we're going to DECA districts today.
and we are going to do awesome today.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Manya Binkolder. I am a senior at Owensville High School. After high school, I plan on attending Missouri State University and receiving a degree in elementary education. In high school, I have been involved in Mrs. Fletcher's Future Teachers of America chapter and her Fundamentals of Education class. In the Fundamentals of Education class, we are prepared for certain scenarios in the education environment. We also learn how to prepare a classroom suitable and welcoming for all children. Show me learning that works.
Our ag classes here at Owensville High School have helped impact in my life by showing me valuable skills such as leadership, time management, and responsibility. Here at OHS, we offer a wide variety of different ag-related classes, such as ag mechanics, wood shop, plant science, ag science, and animal science. Our ag teachers have helped guide us to be the best versions of ourselves. Show me learning that works.
I'm AJ Silvers. I'm a senior at Owensville High School. I go in Mr. Hardy's class. I do screen printing. We make a bunch of shirts, like DECA shirts, art club shirts. And after high school, that'll help me with screen printing because I plan on working at Grimco, and they do screen printing there. We make a bunch of stop signs. So screen printing will help with that skill. Show me learning that works.
My name is Dutchgirls, and I take ag construction. In ag construction, I can fabricate things with welders and grinders and all that, and this helps benefit society outside of high school, and you can use it for jobs and such. The skills I learned in this class will help benefit me out in careers outside of high school. Show me learning that works.
Hi, I'm Ayla,
Hi, I'm Timmy,
and we're going to DECA Districts today.
and we are going to do awesome today.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Anya Binkolder. I am a senior at Owensville High School. After high school, I plan on attending Missouri State University and receiving a degree in elementary education. In high school, I have been involved in Mrs. Fletcher's Future Teachers of America chapter and her Fundamentals of Education class. In the Fundamentals of Education class, we are prepared for certain scenarios in the education environment. We also learn how to prepare a classroom suitable and welcoming for all children. Show me learning that works.
Yes, 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 yes. I will talk all day, all night. Talking. Now I'm quiet. Now I'm, nope, quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Pretty quiet. But there we go, there we go. Sounding better, sounding better.
Our ag classes
Ooh,
here
that
at
sounds
Owensville High
good.
School have helped impact in my life by
I'm
showing
gonna move all
me
your stuff
valuable
over here.
skills such as leadership, time management,
That way you're
and
next to your switch.
responsibility. Here at OHS, we offer a wide variety of different ag-related classes, such as
Check the mic,
ag
check
mechanics,
1 2. We are
wood shop,
checking the mic.
plant science,
Check him out.
ag science,
Check the
and
mic.
animal science.
Let me see this real quick. Oh,
Our
Shooting
ag teachers
check the
trees.
have
mic.
helped
Check
guide
1
us
2.
to be the best versions of
Drano.
ourselves.
There's
Show me
the
learning
shot
that
from
works.
Check the mic.
Quillosh. Nope. Ali Daniel.
All right. So
Yeah, right. Ali. Oh, Callie's gonna. Nope. No shot.
I'm AJ
Come on,
Silvers.
Daniel. Anya Binkolder.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are with us right now, you know that we are live here at Owensville High School Gymnasium for the girls' last home basketball game of the season. Coach Dave, you spent a lot of time watching these girls this season because you've driven the bus. We've done some of the games here. You've pretty much been at every game, haven't you?
I've been to most. I think I've missed probably about 4 or 5 away games. There was one I was sick, one down at the 3 at the Marquette tournament, and then I think one down in Salem and somewhere else. And I followed these girls around. I've been their bus driver. It's been a blast. We got to cap off the conference schedule Tuesday night against Sullivan at their home, at Sullivan's home court with the boys, and we were able to claim a share of that Four Rivers Conference title with St. James and Union.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. The big win, in that conference schedule was against St. James.
Yes.
So our only loss in conference was to a very good Union team.
Yep.
But St. James also lost to Union. No, St. James beat Union.
Yes.
And then we beat St. James. So it was a 3-way tie between us three. But the wins against St. James, we've had such a great rivalry with them over the last 5-6 years.
Yes.
So that was a huge moment for the girls.
Yeah, it was big. It was their senior night, too. So we walked in there. I was just getting over sickness, so I was ready to just be relaxed. But I knew going to St. James, there's no way I could just sit outside in the bus. I had to get inside. And it was a great game. Their seniors have played a lot of games with our 3 seniors, and they actually gave them all a little gift, which was really, really sweet. And then, unfortunately, we did have to play spoiler on their senior night. And, our girls did it in a very respectful way. They came out. They took a hold of it. My goodness, I think they barely scored. I think it was 36-32 or 38-32. So you get into a defensive struggle with St. James, and all of a sudden they got a really good, bigger girl in Costopolis. And we don't really have any girl that's – Callie's our big girl, but she's our newest girl too. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, we played good against them. Wrecker, we held her pretty low on points, and their hot shooting from 3 was a lot cooler that night than we've had the last few times we played St. James.
So this would be the girls' first conference championship, I think, in 2 years. Did they win the conference? They didn't win the conference last year, I don't
think
believe.
St. James claimed that outright. I could be wrong, and somebody in the stream can correct us, but I believe St. James would have claimed it last year.
I believe it was Anna Finley's senior year when they won the conference outright.
Yeah.
They were undisputed conference champions. They went undefeated.
And that actually, they claimed that title. I think Sullivan's almost always our last game of the year, and I remember seeing conference champ shirts with yellow and black in the background. So I don't doubt that you're right on that.
Absolutely. So real quick, just because it's been a while since we did a stream, give you guys a couple pieces of information about our streams that maybe you would want to know. We do have a full crew tonight. Actually, this is the biggest crew that we've ever had for a live stream. Obviously, you have David Kopelman, cross-country track coach here at the high school, teaches math, and then myself, Tyler Ehring. I'm the TV studio teacher. We are running the commentating portion of this, but we actually have 4 students also helping us tonight, 3 seniors and a junior. The junior is Mr. Owen Binkholder. His older sister, Anya, is a senior on this Dutchgirls basketball team. Then we have Grace Abel, who was who's a senior this year that played basketball for a lot of years, played softball in the fall. And then we have Ben Homan. He is operating the camera that you are seeing right now. Ben is senior in TV studio as well, and he also is a member of the OHS band on the drum line. And then last but not least, we have Lily Steinbeck operating the scoreboard that you will see tonight. When we have a crew like this, it makes everything a lot smoother and a lot better for the viewer. So you're going to have a very updated scoreboard. There's some nights where I pull double duty where I'm talking and I'm also controlling the camera angles, but Big O Owen Binkholder is going to be controlling the camera angles for us tonight, so you're not going to miss a second of the action. Next, Coach Dave and I, we love it whenever you guys comment in the chat. So all you have to do to be able to comment in the chat is subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can see in the bottom left there, we are currently at 810 subscribers. Our goal is to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark by the end of the school year. We get a lot of subscribers from a variety of different avenues. Recently, the TV studio class has been working on YouTube Shorts, which are basically like TikToks, if you're familiar with TikTok. And we've gained a lot of subscribers through that. We also gained a lot of subscribers through our live stream because people want to subscribe and be able to talk in the chat. We do a monthly newscast every month, and you can check that out. It's the best way for you to get an idea of what life here at the high school is like and all the things that are going on. But those are the reasons why I like to subscribe. We've got a couple new features on the live stream tonight. Granite, Gene in is Granite Miles. He's a freshman here at the high school. He's commenting, asking if we need some help. Granite, if you can hear me, assume you're still probably tuned in the stream. We do have a full crew tonight, so I think we're pretty good on help. I do appreciate you reaching out and asking.
Yeah, Grandin's been with us, every home game?
I think so. He was with us pretty much all football season.
Yeah.
Operates our, during football games, we have a camera with a wireless rig, and he runs around the field and gets those shots for us. So it's a lot of fun, but we appreciate your support. We appreciate the subscribers. In the bottom right hand of the screen now, you're going to see that we have a live viewer count, and that's what we got going. So Coach Dave has been basically my partner for pretty much the whole season. I think I've only done one game without him. Coach Dave, how would you describe the experience so far of the live broadcasting?
Oh, man, this is a dream. We hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do. My goodness, we have great help with these kids. We get to showcase our student athletes here at Owensville, and then doing a live broadcast of wrestling and doing a broadcast of the boys' games, girls' games mixed together, and then even getting to see our cheerleaders, our dance team, our homecoming, all that stuff. We hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have, because I couldn't dream of doing a better job or a more fun job than what I'm doing right now.
Absolutely. It's one of those things, I think I spend a lot of my time thanking Coach Dave of, obviously we became teachers, so we have a fond outlook on education, school. We enjoyed our time in high school. I would have loved to have been able to look back on some of those things in the way that these students will now be able to look back on their time in high school.
Yeah, getting to watch yourself play ball and see it live, real time. I mean, yeah, they got huddle, but now you're getting there's a little bit more energy when you watch it with somebody commentating than you do when you just watch oh my shot fell, it's good or bad, but now you get to hear our
Absolutely.
energy.
And also I love Huddle. If anybody who doesn't know Huddle, basically what Huddle is, it's a system that the coaches and players use that they can review their game film. Now, it's only for certain sports, though. It's really only used in football, basketball, and soccer until this year, correct?
Yeah. I think they're trying to get a baseball version, softball version.
Right.
And then they claim they do have a track version. It's just a little bit harder to do something like track for.
I've been thinking about track, Coach, and I've got some ideas on it, actually. So, and you're the guy I need to talk to. You will not be broadcasting that way because you'll be running the thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a pretty
involved deal for you.
Yeah.
But for track, Coach, my thought process is up in the press box, just like normally are for football. Is that spot in the press box still open for track?
Yeah, there should be a spot open. Yep.
So up in the press box, have somebody on top of the press box with a camera, just like we do for football. All your field events are going to be happening there, correct?
Yeah, the only one is high school meet where javelin might be far away. And unfortunately, that's going to be
shot and discus are over at elementary.
Shot will be
right?
here with us. Disc will
us.
be over at the elementary, yeah.
So what my thought process is we'll obviously be able to get everything that's happening on the track and around the track pretty well from where we are. But what I can do is I could send somebody with a camera to go record some of the throws, and they can bring that SD card back, and I can show that recording during the broadcast. So it won't be necessarily completely live, but you guys will still get to see some of the throwing events as well that aren't right there at the field.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
So it'll be a little bit involved, but we'll see what we can do. Nora Jean Miles, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate it. All the way down in Florida. That's awesome. We have Coach Lay, who tunes in a lot from down in Florida as well. I bet it's a little bit warmer there, but we've got some great weather.
Yeah, one of the kids was telling me it's supposed to be 80 degrees next week for the first week of track practice. And I was looking at that, and I'm like, woo, buddy, sometimes we get into track season, we don't have a clue how to dress because it's so gosh darn cold. And then we're going to hit 80 degrees that first week of spring sports, and we're going to almost need to do some heat acclimation before we get started. So looks like we're getting some captains meeting up out here at center court. That means we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We got 5 minutes before this game's about to tip off, where we're going to put our Big Springs Emma Daniels, probably going to be tipping this ball off. She tips every game for us, and she stands a whopping 5'5", 5'6", I think, if she's lucky. But she's able to get that ball from a lot bigger girls than her height is willing to, give up. So love watching these girls play. I will tell you guys, we'll have a schedule for baseball, we'll have a schedule for soccer, and we will have a schedule for track. We have quite a few more soccer games and baseball games at home And I'm hoping that we're able to figure out a way to get some golf stuff as well. But I think we only have, 4 home track meets, and 2 of those are middle school, 2 of those are high school. We got quite a few more baseball games, quite a few more soccer games at home. And then lastly with golf, I can't remember off topic, but I think, or off the top of my head, but I think we got 1, maybe 2 home golf meets. And I think that would be an awesome thing to showcase, but it's just a little bit hard because there's 9 holes to get around to, and you don't really want a golf ball flying at some of this equipment Coach T has up. So you guys will be in for a show when this next year comes around. All right, so they're going to be rigging this up, getting this last little bit up while you guys are all tuning in. All right, Granite, we're reading what you're saying. Words are a little hard to read down in the bottom. I'm thinking you're talking about the scrolling red letters down there, or red words, I should say. We've kind of been we're going to showcase you guys a little bit of a different screen tonight with that. You're going to see the subscriber count in the bottom left, but you're also going to see a little bit of a, I don't know what you got down there on the bottom, scrolling in red, Coach.
Yeah, so basically, if you've ever watched ESPN or seen a live telecast of that nature, they have, a lot of times it's like scores of other games that are happening in the league and things like that. Basically, we have the ability now to have a text scroll with information. Right now, the information basically just lets you know that we appreciate you watching the stream, and that if you subscribe, that you can also comment in the chats. In the future, I thought about this earlier, if I would have had more time today, writing up like who our state qualifiers for wrestling are,
yeah.
some information like that, maybe some upcoming events up at the school. But that's what basically that is used for.
Well, let's talk about some wrestling real quick if we can.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, so yesterday we had our girls and our boys go through the first 3 rounds of wrestling. Coming out, unfortunately, at the end of the day today, nobody, I believe, Stephen Buttermeyer was the last guy that was still in play for contention on 3rd or 5th place. Unfortunately, everybody else had lost in one of the wrestleback rounds. But I will tell you, I took the pep bus up there with about 23 kids yesterday, and it was a blast. We showed up right as soon as Liz Adams was wrestling. We watched her win her first one. Then we were able to watch Riley Dare, freshman Riley Dare, come out and put her all into the mat. Unfortunately, she lost in the first round, but it's a double elimination, so she still had another match to go. Bailey Dare was able to win her first match, and then her teammate Maddie Lewis fell in her first round match as well. So those girls came back in the second round. Unfortunately, you saw Maddie and Riley lose in the second round. Liz lost in the second round as well, but then she had her wrestle back in the third round, or second round of wrestlebacks, however you want to call it. And then I believe Bailey had the same thing happen to her, but Bailey was able to move into the second day. Liz unfortunately lost her second in the double elimination. And then lastly, the boys took flight in the wrestling, and they started wrestling around 6 o'clock, where Micah Duncan ended up falling in his first 2. Stephen Buttermeyer, I believe, won his first 2, and then, like I said, he is still vying for a 3rd or 5th position, if I remember correctly from Facebook. Trying not to rush through these guys, but Landon Crammy was able to, he won, lost 1, and then he unfortunately lost his second match today before he was able to be in contention for a medal. Hayden Shoemaker, he lost 1-1, and he unfortunately also ended losing today. Or maybe Hayden lost last night. I'm sorry, Hayden. We left before your third round. And then lastly, Mr. Wells, I believe he lost, and then I think he lost his second round as well. So we do have one guy vying for a state medal, which is going to be able to get you an all-state position. And we are now at the beginning of our game. Here we go.
This time next week, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
and gentlemen, we are just about ready for tip-off.
I got some good info. Steven made it into his match for 3rd place. Unfortunately, lost in that match and got 4th. But hey,
That's
4th
All-State.
place is All-State. Not to mention you're the 4th place guy. So only 3 dudes are better than you in the entire Class 2 for the state in wrestling. So, Coach Johnson, thanks for keeping me filled in on that. We appreciate you for tuning in and giving us some information from.
Congratulations, Stephen
Columbia.
Butler.
Yeah, and Steven is only a sophomore, so that's bright hope. Micah Duncan is also a freshman on the boys' side, and you could see him yesterday scrapping. All right, ladies, here comes our announcer.
Let you guys hear Bruce's call here.
Number 1, Dutchgirls. Number 3, Dutchgirls. Number 25, Anya Picola. Number 31, Audrey Cubiccio. Dutchgirls are coached by John Van.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we also want to make a quick note here that this is the final announcing game of the beloved Owensville announcer for the last 35 years, Bruce Penites. Bruce has been doing it for a heck of a long time, Coach.
Yeah, I have loved every minute of listening to Bruce announce. Absolutely one of my favorite. I still get the need for hot chocolate when I hear his voice.
Yes. He's done, I believe he's done football for 34 years, and he's done basketball now for 35 years.
Absolutely
so
amazing.
There'll be a passing of the torch next year, but Bruce, want to give a sincere thanks and appreciation for all the time and effort you've put in. He's done a fantastic job. As we got the tip off here,
And you see
the
it.
game is now underway. Dutch Girls win the tip.
As we said, Emma will high jump against anybody out there. She's got the spring. She's got a vertical that's unmatched by most girls. It's just absolutely incredible. This is interesting. Ooh.
Pass picked off there. Allie Daniels was trying to find Audrey Colascio down low.
It's probably one of the slower fast breaks I've seen us go against there. Didn't really push the ball too hard.
Looking at the records as we were coming into this game, Dutch Girls are very much in the win column. I can't remember the exact number, but I want to say it was like 16 or 17 wins now.
Yeah, it's a great number to be at. They did get their the first seed in their district games. That start next week on Wednesday, so that's a really big push. And again, that win against St. James was huge for that.
Absolutely. So the girls will have a bye in the first round of districts. They don't know exactly who they will play yet, but I do know that they play Wednesday.
Yeah, it's the winner of Southern Boone and Blair Oaks. So we've already played Blair Oaks once, and I believe Southern Boone has beat Blair Oaks as well. Oh, Emma! The one thing Emma talked to me about earlier was getting those layups to fall. And they worked on it yesterday, so we're hoping to see some more stuff fall.
All right, Dutch Girls take a timeout here real quick. Not exactly the start the Dutch Girls were looking for here in the first minute, but they only trail North County by 2. A little more information here on districts. So a lot of people probably listening are wondering if St. James is in the district, and the answer to that question is no. The last few years, St. James has been in the district, and we've had great battles with them. But I believe the district games are taking place at Osage.
Osage, yes.
So the girls will travel to Osage to play.
A little bit of a drive.
And then
I believe their second game, if they do win the first one, will put them Friday night going for a championship. And unfortunately, we got track practice, so I won't be driving that.
oh, man.
I'm really, really upset about it, but you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. It's all part of it. But I definitely going to try my darndest because I want to try to see this run as a great feed down low from Allie Daniels to Anya Binkolder.
The machine.
Gets the Dutch Girls on the scoreboard. For anybody that watched our last performance or our last broadcast, I'm going to see if our live replays are still working. Here's an instant replay of that last play. Looks like Allie was at the top of the key, worked it back around, and that is when she found Anya Binkolder down low for the easy bucket. And we are back in action now.
And look at the scramble on the ground. Hustle. Great job, Big Al. So, Coach, one thing Coach Johnson just got me, he said the district is actually at Eldon. That was my bad, too.
Eldon Osage. Now,
Eldon is a little bit further north. Osage is a little bit closer to the lake.
Okay.
So we're a little bit closer than Osage.
I knew it was near the lake.
Yeah,
thank you, Coach Johnson.
The other good thing he said is that if we win our game and win our district, we have a potential of playing a sectional game here at home.
That's what Emma was telling me today at school.
That'd be awesome. We'd hear
oh my gosh,
Bruce Penites once more, and we'd get loud. And there's a turnover by
travel by one of the players from North County. I should have looked this up before the game started, Coach, but I couldn't tell you where North County is. Is that a St. Louis area?
Yeah, they're a little south of St. Louis. Isn't that weird?
Okay.
I think they're the north of South County.
That makes sense.
So our girls really get this game going through their offense. So as soon as we start seeing some shots to fall, and Emma's going to get
I haven't got my tip.
Number 20 seems to be in good spots on defense. She's streaking for the inside, but unfortunately was not getting a good rim run. 24 with the pull-up. Great job, Big Al. Good hustle. Q's able to secure it. Let's go, Eddie.
Works it up. She's got numbers. Comes up just a little bit short.
Come on, Ed. Let's go. Get some D. Maybe we get this defense hanging up. There we go. Al
comes away with a steal, and she's going to have an easy layup here.
The way those girls use that up-hand swat and are able to just pick the pocket of everybody they go into, you are not safe to cross over in front of them if you leave that ball anywhere in their hands.
Absolutely, and the one thing about Emma and Allie especially, they got some speed, Coach.
Yes.
If they're able to poke that thing away, then they're probably going to be making a good breakaway on a fast break.
You know, somebody else who has some hidden speed, doesn't showcase it a lot, but right with Al dribbling the ball, Cam is able to keep up with her. And, read that. Almost jumped at number 5. A little bit careful. Emma's going to feed the paint, but out of bounds.
Going to stay with the Dutch girls, though, as the Dutch girls look to inbound here.
All right, I love what Coach gets here on blobs. He's able to score really well. We're going to kick out. Cam wide open.
Oh, just a little long.
Off the back iron. Palacio passes off the defense. They switch at the top. Got a little bit of a good. And the shortest girl on the court. Don't feed the paint.
Finds Audrey Palacio.
Oh,
a Hail Mary pass.
That stays home. There we go.
Staying with the Dutch girls.
We got to make some layups, ladies. Come on.
The Dutch girls are coached by head coach John Van Leer, which is our basketball coach, Colin Van Leer's father. And then also Colin's little brother, Cameron, also helps out with coaching the boys. So basketball is a Van Leer affair here in Owensville.
Yes, it is. We're going to get another shot. Let's go, Cam. You got it.
Okay. Give us the friendly hometown roll.
That rim will sound a little weird in warm-ups, but I'm hoping it's not shaking their confidence at all. But you never know. And 15 does a little rim run herself. Emma's getting a good, solid box out. I didn't even see Novak get checked in there. Palacio able to rip down it, and she got the ball for the Dutch girls. She's looking for somebody.
Finds Allie. Emma gets a 3 off.
Woo!
Knocks it down.
Let's go! You see one fall, you're going to start seeing 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my gosh. We saw that on senior night. It was like they were finding the bottom of the basket over and over and over again. I think Emma had, 7 threes that game?
Yes, it was dangerous. And 15. Oh, Dutch girl.
For those that might not be familiar with this Dutch girls team, we do have 3 seniors on the team. Emma Daniels, number 1. She's a sharpshooter, knocks down a lot of threes. Anya Binkholder, she was in at the start of the game. Does a lot of the work in the paint for the Dutch girls. And then also Audrey Palacio, who is number 31.
Yeah, we've got girls that are standing about 5'6", doing work against girls who are 5'10" or bigger. And Al with that little poke away again. Great defense.
I would have to imagine that Allie has to be close to leading the team in steals.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see numbers. I'd actually love to see what they are in the conference.
As North County is able to find the bottom of the basket there to bring the score to 7-4 in favor of the Owensville Dutch girls. Dutch girls set up on offense.
Laney
we have a freshman in right now, Coach. What can you tell us about Laney?
Laney has been playing a lot of big roles, being like the 7th girl not off the bench, number 7, but like 7th girl. Cam Novak's normally coming off first, and then Laney's right behind her. Callie ended up spraining her ankle a little bit, or Callie would be in that mix as well, but she sprained her ankle at the Sullivan game, so we're going to probably try to rest her up a little bit so that we can have
healthy for districts?
Yeah, let's have a big go against a big, because Blair Oaks definitely has a girl that's about 6'2".
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she's solid, and she's what holds Blair Oaks' team together. Good ball movement by the Dutch girls. Ooh, a little hand tap. Palacio's able to secure it. Ooh. Over to Novak. Let's go. Coach says we got to run a play.
Good ball movement there. And
Ow!
Emma picks off the pass.
Talk about
She's going to
steals,
try to take it to the rack herself.
Step through. And we get the foul called.
It's the foul. Going to go to the line for 2.
That's one thing I've been hoping for the last few games. I think Coach Van Leer's probably been telling them, like, go in and get some contact. Like, don't be afraid, because there's a lot of people that are going to hack them. And Emma.
Now, the Dutch girls have already seen Blair Oaks this year, and I believe they beat them it was almost by double digits if it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a great game. I want to say that it wasn't super great to start, and then it finished great or something like that.
Yeah, I was talking.
They actually tied up. They came back on us, and then we were able to make a run towards the very end.
Okay.
Because I was sitting there in the bleachers, and I was getting a little nervous. I remember it. Good defense. There's the
Oh,
pick!
my goodness. Here comes another steal. Emma picks the pocket and finishes it herself.
And you can see that girl tried to use the body to shield the ball, but Emma's just too fast. She can get around a tree faster than a squirrel can, and let me tell you, that's something you don't want to see.
Oh, I love it, Coach.
I tried
love
it. And there we go. Eddie's able to secure the rebound, pass it up to Al. Come on, Big Al. Oh! She was looking for that contact, and unfortunately no foul was called, so that shot was a little bit too hard. Lady Moss wanted to take that charge. Number 20, able to pick up a nice, easy 2 for
We're going to
him.
have a timeout here called by North County as the score is 11-6. At this point in the game, as we look up at the scoreboard, Emma is leading the Dutch girls in scoring. She has 7 of the Dutch girls' 11 points at this point. It's going to be real weird seeing the Dutch girls without Emma Daniels next year.
Yeah, I think Cam's going to have to realize that her shot is as dangerous as it is. I think she just has a little bit of confidence that she's lacking, but she is a scorer from the outside, and as soon as she starts getting those shots to fall, I think she's going to come alive next year. Al's going to play an even bigger part, and I already know Al knows how to score if she needs to. Right now she's a great facilitator, and then it's about what one of these underclassmen / freshmen are going to step up and be a hot shot. I mean, I know we got Campbell Schulte, we've got Little Q, and if we're going to replace Big Q with Little Q, let's go.
There's a good 8th grade class of girls that are getting ready to join, the current freshmen to juniors next year.
And if we're able to get Bryn Wright healthy and into the season, that is a dynamic score that you have not seen yet. Nobody's seen it, but Bryn scored points as a freshman on varsity, and then unfortunately she just got hurt. And Emma steals the ball again! And easy money. Let's go!
Emma, 9 points here in the first quarter. Man, this is looking like it could be a pretty hot night for Emma in her last home regular season game.
That's the way you want it, right? We talked to those boys at their senior night because that was their last game, and they didn't exactly all end it the way they wanted, but some of those guys that were just popping those threes and making it happen
did come away with a big win that night.
They did. So, if Emma can finish up like this, I think she's going to be happy. I love seeing Cam Novak there go for a high jump volleyball spike on that ball. Great defense by the Dutch girls.
While we're on the topic just here for a minute, I did get a chance to talk to, as Emma gets a hand on that one as it comes in, and then Cameron comes away with the rebound. But I was talking to some of the boys. The boys are in a very manageable district this year as well. I don't know if you've followed that at all, but the boys are the 3 seed, and I believe Cuba is a seed ahead of them.
Okay.
And there's one more school, but definitely a manageable district and one that, they come out and play well. You never know.
Those boys, like we saw at senior night, they can shoot the ball. It's just a matter of, is it going to hit on the same night?
Right, and that's one of the things about basketball that makes it so exciting because, if you're having a great night, shots are falling.
Yeah. Yeah, we were witness to that. I mean, it was basically 3-point city. So.
Yeah, if both of these teams can shoot the ball, there is no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. The girls and the boys both shoot the ball very well.
That's one thing. We haven't talked too much about their past, but these girls last year doing this green light shooting, they shot so many stinking shots in the morning before games. Maybe they were tired last year, but this year, you can tell that they've shot shots and they know how to shoot. Their form looks great when they're shooting.
Callie enters the game for the first time this evening, I believe, right?
First, yeah, I think so. First or second, for sure. It's good to see her being able to run up the court. No foul, huh?
Oh, okay.
We don't want to
All right,
influence
well,
the game.
we're going to end the first quarter here with a score of 13-6. I'll pull up my most recent highlight, Coach. I believe, I could be guessing here if you want to take a look.
Yeah, Emma's got
I believe
9.
it was an Emma Daniels.
So I wouldn't doubt if
pickpocket.
it was Emma.
Is that right?
Let's see. Yep, she's maybe.
So basically, the way
Yep, there it is.
That's the Emma gets down the court. Great camera work by Ben Holman. Great video operating by Owen Binkholder. You know, the whole 9.
Oh, yeah. Them
Great
boys
job.
doing
Absolutely.
great today.
So for anybody that doesn't know, the way our replay system works is whenever I pull up a replay, it's going to pull up whatever my most recent replay was. But when we get to halftime, I'll hand the reins over to Coach Dave to do a lot of the talking. And basically what I will be doing is I will take the computer and all of those replays that I've clicked, I'll be able to make a little highlight video of the highlights from first half, and then we will view that together at halftime.
So coming out of that first quarter, we got 13 points. Al's got 2. Anya's got 2. Nice easy layups there for them. Way to do some great ball movement. Emma's got 2 free throws to knock down. She put in a 3, and then she was able to get 2 more layups off of some nice easy steals. So Dutch Girl defense is leading the way to offense, and that's a great way to see. I know I said earlier, like, they can get that offense rolling, and right now they're letting the defense speak and bringing the offense out from that. Good ball movement around the perimeter here. You can see.
I have to give North County some props. They do a pretty good job of jumping passes.
Yeah,
it
they
seems like.
do.
We've seen that several times already this game.
And we're short enough that doing that skip pass that we keep doing, our girls are having to throw it high over them.
Cameron comes up with a shot. Pretty shot, just a little bit
Off
short.
the front iron. Keep shooting, Cam. I love seeing you shooting right now. Keep it up. Let's go. Great defense again. I love this backside help that Anya's. There you go, Al.
Way to step in, Al.
Right off the knee. I love the way 5'6" is playing against girls that are 5'8", 5'10". Like, they're not afraid to go bang down low.
Oh, and, that's been a key signature of this team the last few years because we don't have the height advantage. There's no doubt about that. So they've had to learn to play with what they have, and they've gotten pretty darn good at it, Coach.
Our tall girl the past few years has been Ella Gellert. She's 5'10", and she's not a big, muscly girl. She's very tall and athletic. So, and we're able to get a nice blocking foul on number 20. That's her second, and she's the only one of the 2 on North County with points right now. So get her in foul trouble. Get her out quick. Oh, good job, Cam. Way to secure that. Nice, easy little hook layup. Al's able to secure the rebound. Nice job, Al. Let's set it up. Let's run something here. Coach says, let's get it moving. Let's go. Somebody run.
As Emma, leading scorer right now, is getting a breather on the bench. Have to imagine we'll see her again this quarter.
Oh, for sure. Little errant pass there by Lainey Moss right through the middle. It looked like we had 2 Dutch girls, but nobody was really looking for the ball. A little over the back, but nobody's calling nothing. So Lainey Moss with a big rebound. There we go.
Allie brings up the court, takes it herself, goes for the... Is that a Euro step, Coach?
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a Euro step. That's one
was
thing.
able to draw the contact and get to the line.
Her and Emma do a great job, and I think a lot of it has to do with their speed coming down the court. They're able to also, Allie can triple jump, which if you watch a Euro step,
yeah, it's kind of the same motion.
Looks a whole lot like it.
Yeah, it's a lot of body control and body weight shifting.
And we have watched Allie recover her free throw shooting. Starting of the season, she shook a little bit because she was just not shooting the best from the free throw line. And my gosh, she has revitalized this free throw shooting. The other game, I can't remember. St. James. She was on the line and they were trying to make some noise, and nothing was stopping her from putting that ball in. So, Al, I'd love to see the.
And those girls, anybody playing basketball during the season, you're shooting thousands of free throws throughout the season. It's a huge mental game.
Yeah. Especially when nobody's in your face, and that's supposed to be the shot you make.
Right.
And we got a tip or a block there. Al's able to get the rebound up to Binkholder.
Finds it off the back of the glass.
Oh!
Binkholder gets it to fall.
We're going to get a timeout by the North County Raiders.
The Raiders. I was wondering who they were, but you're right. They're the Lady Raiders.
Lady Raiders.
All right, let's look at our last highlight here, and it's going to be of that bucket by Anya Binkholder.
Great ball movement here. You're going to watch this nice little rebound off the block. I don't know who got the block there. Look at that quick kick out by Al, the floor general.
Finds Anya for the easy two. And you know what? I'm not going to say that was an easy two. She had a big right there in her way that she had to work with, and she was still able to get it off the backboard and find the back of the bottom of the net.
She has done a great job this year creating the space down low to be able to be offensively productive and like get the ball in the hoop. A lot of times when you watch these short people like me, if I was going against you, you'd swat the crap out of me all day long. Because I don't know how to get any space, but she does a great job keeping that defender away from the ball. So we're just going to take the ball out of bounds here. They're looking to get it in. Now they're going to set something up. All right, we got Novak. She's a fast girl. Way to make that shot. Ooh. Yes!
White ball. Must have stepped out of bounds there, Coach.
Mm-hmm. I thought for a second he might get the foul, but looked like they were both going for that ball, and a little bit of hip was just ball movement there. So we still see Emma on the bench with 5.5 left. Good job. Allie wants to shake her. She wants to see her
And
dance.
ultimately, obviously you go into every game wanting to win, and I faced this whenever I was head baseball coach, but nice shot there by Allie Daniels. At the end of the day, you want your players to be healthy for districts.
Yes.
That's really, if anything comes out of this game, it's that you want everybody to, be injury-free, so you're full strength going into Wednesday next week.
Yeah, the whole idea of picking this game up is just so you don't have to have a week off before your next game. So it'd be pretty silly to try to have a girl go so hard to get injured,
Absolutely, and Coach Van Leer has been doing this for a long time. He's obviously cognizant of that. As a little floater pass down there. Palacio is able to get it back on a ball. Looks like it's going to be a steal.
Yeah, 2 little rough ones there. They both were kind of lobs, little soft stuff. Pass with intention. That's what I like to say. Like, hit me in the hands. Make sure I know that ball is coming to me. Good job, Billy.
That a baby, Billy Bink. Finds the bottom of the net. She's gotten a couple layups down there that were pretty contested, but she was able to.
6 nice points, man. 6 nice points.
As the Dutch girls now lead with a pretty strong commanding lead of 21-8. Allie works it up the court.
I looked down at the wrong time. Did we get a steal there? An easy pass?
We did, yes.
Good. I was just looking to see. We got 3 girls at 6 points right now, or 2 girls at 6 points, and then Emma's leading the way with 9. So got some good ball movement.
We've had a lot of steals already this early in the game.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I said earlier, I think both teams have done a great job at trying to, jump the pass.
Yes.
As Emma looks to check in here with 4:08 left in the second quarter.
Lainey Moss joining her as well. We're going to send Cam Novak out, or Cam
and Allie.
Give them a little breather, Coach. Bring them back in at 2, huh? All right, let's go, defense.
All right, to the people that are viewing right now, thank you guys for tuning in.
Easy steal. Lainey Moss going to slow that ball down. Smart move, Lainey.
Slow down. In that moment, it's easy to, as that Cameron Novak pass is picked off, it's easy to be like jittery and overwhelmed.
Yes.
But she was able to slow down, calm down, and set up the offense.
Especially as soon as you cross that half-court line. Now you got to be like, okay, can't pass backwards. Q again with the hop. Great outlet pass there, Cam Novak. Go up, Q. Make it happen. There we go.
Audrey Palacio.
All our seniors have now scored, Coach. Let's go.
This has been a fun squad to watch.
Yes. Okay, now let's get the juniors. Emma Daniels. My gosh, that hand is just so fast. Anya got a nice little hip bump there and able to. Stay up.
Right.
Good
Emma
job.
comes down with the rebound as the Dutch girls look to set up on offense again.
Coach says, move it. Let's go.
They tried to feed the ball down low to Anya.
They keep feeding it in towards number 20. I think they're trying to get maybe a foul on her, get number 3. Unfortunately, we're just not able to get that pass in. Good defense there by the Dutch girls. Cam Novak has some length in her arms.
I was just thinking the same thing, Coach.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary. And she's playing on a much shorter girl, number 2. She might stand 5'4", 5'3".
How tall would you say Cam Novak is?
I bet she's 5'8". That's my guess. Emma
puts up the 3.
Woo!
Man, it's a pretty shot, Coach.
Go ahead.
It is a very pretty shot.
Let's call that 12. Now, she does have 2 fouls. I don't remember any of them being super aggressive or anything.
Oh, as North County comes down and answers, knocking down a 3 as well. Emma works the ball up the court.
She's going to whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's move it. Let's move it. Come on. All right. Oh, I wanted to see it fall. Q sees the whole line open.
Oh.
One swing. Come on, Lady Moss.
Oh, just a little short. Looked good.
Now, we had a friend of ours named LeBrick, and Brad was wide open for a three-pointer like that. Brad, I'm playing fun, my friend.
We love you, Brad.
But that one, she touched rim, so.
That was in the old Coach Williams basketball days when he was the head coach
when
of the
you're
boys
that wide
basketball team.
open, my whole point was when you're that wide open,
You take the shot.
and sometimes you just, whoops.
Yep.
Brad, I shot 3 shots today with the girls in warm-ups, and I hit the backboard, I hit the net, and I airballed completely.
Yep, been there. Been there.
All right, a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Dutch girls lead at 26-11, and it looks like
Ball is.
I
thought it hit that number 20 girl.
I think they could have called a foul though.
Yeah, there was some contact there for sure. But regardless, it doesn't matter what we think. The ball's staying with North County. The Raiders are going to keep it.
Yep.
Can't
leave
make that pass with Allie.
Nope. And there's the sure hand
Here
of
comes Emma.
Edwin Daniels. Oh, come on, Ed. Do it again. Go up, Ed.
You going to get a jump ball? Ooh.
And
Whose
that's-
possession? It's third.
It's going to be theirs. All right. I like what we're doing here.
A minute 10 left here in the first half. Again, I'm going to assume at halftime the cheerleaders might perform.
Maybe.
If they do, Ben Holman will be on it.
And if they don't, Ben Holman will be on it.
Right, yes.
Oh, and we got a block by Cam Novak.
Great defense down low.
We talked about the links she showcases. Oh.
There was North County ready to jump another pass.
Yeah, they have 3 girls scoring all their points currently. Now, they only have 11 to talk about, but number 5, number 20, number 24, and you're not even seeing number 20 on the court right now.
So they might be lacking some scoring on the floor is what you're saying.
Maybe when I said
just leave Allie Daniels completely wide open, get a toilet bowl that just rims out.
All right, let's go, Dutch girls. 33 seconds. You can bet that they're going to try to score something here.
As they work the ball down low.
Feed the paint, and that ball's going
another
ours.
jump, and that's probably going to be coming to us this time.
26 seconds. One shot. Let's go.
What do you think, Coach? Do you like the jump being just a possession, or would you rather actually see him jump?
I want to see him jump at whichever side of the court they're on.
I like that
NBA
too.
style, yeah.
Yeah, I like a good jump
Especially
ball.
when it's like somebody like Nate Robinson against Shaq or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. I saw a pretty funny one recently. It was Steph versus Wembanyama.
That's not happening.
Yeah, well, Steph gave everything he had.
And
Wembanyama didn't even look like he got that far off the ground. He didn't even really need to.
He doesn't have to, man. That guy can dunk just standing by it.
Yeah.
All right, our girls are counting out loud. Oh, Big Al did a power bounce. A little early of a shot, but runs out of time. All right, so our Dutch
jump
girls
over on the computer for just a second.
Our Dutch girls have 26 points against the North County Raiders with 11. And right now, leading the way is Emma Daniels with a nice 12 points. Anya Binkholder and Allie both have 6. And then Audrey has 2 points. Big Q has 2 points. So we have 4 girls in the scoring column. I'd love to see a couple more get in there in the second half. Cam Caldwell's had some really nice-looking shots ready to fall. Cam Novak's another scorer that if we can feed the paint, she can generate a lot of room down low and be able to get that ball in. Callie has been working on her post moves. Her post presence is getting better every day. She's another one. And then we haven't seen Kylie Reed or Cameron Ryerson yet, but we could see them coming into the game, and they might even be able to Kylie Reed has a lot of offense that coach draws up because she's got a shot from the three-point line. Cam Ryerson's another one of those post presents that we haven't really seen too much, but we're undersized, so she doesn't get to shoot too often. And lastly, Lainey Moss, we saw her get that one shot that was wide open, but sometimes when you're that wide open, things just don't fall. So love to see some more scoring by the Dutch girls just in those positions that we don't get to see a lot of. And on a game like this where we're at home for the last time of the year, you'd love to see everybody get that ball, get that rock in. Be great to see. So We do have, I think we had a little halftime shootout type thing going on. And
Oh, nice. I haven't got to see one of those yet.
looks like
this year.
Katie Tyree might be the winner here. So
Ooh.
not sure exactly what we're talking about. Maybe it's the layup. Maybe it's something else. One interesting thing at St. James, they had their sixth graders, I think, and they had little placemats out on the court that they put, and they actually did a competition between the kids. It was actually kind of cool. They had to shoot it from here, and then as they made those baskets, they pulled a little rubber mat off the thing, and they counted up how many they got, which pretty cool. So. Oh, Katie Tyree's not going to do it. We're going to get our hometown hero, Dale Tyree. Go to John Siegel Auto Body
Derek,
if you want to see.
if you're watching, Derek, we need to know what's Dad's shot like.
Yeah, well, let me tell you how good Dale is, okay? He was my coach for, I never made his team. I chose stupid shots, but Dale was the basketball coach for Derek. And, I chose to shoot a half-court shot as my audition shot, and, well, Dale saw right through that.
Whoa, your audition shot.
We had to pick 3. I picked a layup. I made it. I picked a free throw. I missed. And then I said, screw it. I'll shoot a half-court or a big 3. And off the back iron, and it's in. Oh, we got youth versus experience here, folks. We've got a young man, and right now you're probably seeing the young man on screen. Unfortunately, Dale gets a long rebound. We're shooting the layup still. It's a layup versus a layup, folks. I don't know the young man. Oh, and the young man sinks it, and Dale Tyree sinks the free throw. We're onto the three-point line now. They back up. The youngster, right under it. Here we go. Dale. He's looking to use the backboard, right? We're getting good bounces back at us. Young man off the back iron. Dale with the shot over! And then Dale makes the three-pointer! He's backing it up to the half-court line now. If you were in college, you'd get a $1,000 scholarship if you could make this. Back iron! Who else do we got? Time's up.
So Dale made it to the half-court shot.
And our young man was shooting the 3, so...
We love to see it. You'll love to see it.
I think that young man's about 36 inches high, and Dale's inseam's probably about 30, so about the same size people there.
I just about got our highlights here for the first half. I'll have them for you in just a moment, Coach.
Let's do it. Guys, I'm just saying this is a great experience. If you're not out here, we actually do have a pretty decent sized audience tonight. Not as big of a student section as I like to see, but you can only imagine some of them are just a little tired. You know, we had a DECA field trip on Tuesday, and some of them were just so tired. It was tough. And then, last night we had a wrestling pep bus that we took to the wrestling state meet, and those kids were just a little tired. And so, maybe they're at home. Let's just
maybe they're resting.
They're at home resting. They're definitely not playing video games I know they're definitely not working on homework or anything like that.
What? You don't think they're doing their math work, Coach?
Well, no. There's a couple probably. So it does look like Mr. Chris Altmeyer brought out a basket full of goodies, and let me tell you, there's only one thing that could say.
What does that say?
Probably trying to honor the great voice of the Dutchman, Bruce Panites. I'm just guessing that's going to happen here at halftime.
I think it should, absolutely. It looks like Dr. Hardy has made her way to the bench. You can see her there in the corner of your screen.
Yeah, and another guy has a rolled-up piece of paper. Let me tell you, when you walk out there with a rolled-up piece of paper.
You mean business.
Yep.
You don't just walk out there with a rolled-up piece of paper for no reason.
Yep.
My bet. Wait, I know exactly who that. Oh gosh, was it? I know exactly what's happening. That's Mark Leach.
That is Mark. Okay.
So I had Bruce Panites on my podcast, the now airing podcast, and Bruce told me the story about how all of this came about. Basically, back when they built this gymnasium, it was Mark Leach. We're going to turn it up so you can not hear me.
Many years in service to Owensville Athletics. First of all, Mr. Ernie Fuchs, if you could come down here for just a second.
Oh, and Ernie is another local legend here. He's been the treasurer for the athletic department for years on years on years. He really wants to retire from that job.
Ernie has worked our scoreboards and scores tables and basketball, football for how many years? Around 38.
Woo! We are not 38 years old.
And also a little bit of a gift basket that, according to some of your family members, some things you're going to enjoy there.
Well deserved, Ernie.
Absolutely.
Well deserved.
Doesn't just do the scoreboard, does a lot for
You're
the
also
school.
going to recognize Mr. Fuchs at the end of the year at the awards banquet as well. I don't know if we do that yet. But he's been also a decades-long member of the Dutchman Booster Club as a retired treasurer of that. So again, once again,
Ladies and gentlemen, that means if you're not a member of the Owensville Booster Club, you can be. That's something ran by the parents and the boosters of Owensville High School. It supports all Owensville athletics, not just any one
If you
sport.
could zoom out and show the crowd here, the crowd is giving a standing ovation at this time.
Yes. Ernie, this is well-deserved, my friend.
Absolutely. Great moment for the person who deserves it.
Another gentleman I'd like to recognize real quick is Mr. Bruce Benites, who has been the voice of the Dutchman and the Dutchgirls for 35 years.
Oh, our camera's gotten fuzzy there for a second. Sorry about that.
And once again, another vital member of our athletics department and somebody that we really appreciate the time he's given us. We have a plaque for Mr. Benites also. I think our senior basketball girls have something to do. And also instead of the current principal talking about there, one of the best principals at OHS, Mr. Mark Leach, is going to tell a quick story about Bruce.
Oh, this is awesome.
In December of '98, we opened this new facility, and it had a state-of-the-art PA system in it at that time. And those of you that know Mr. Hendricks only one of the best. And we hadn't been saying who scored and those type of things at the game.
Ben, could you raise the camera just a little bit?
So I reached out.
Perfect, right there, right there. Down just a little bit.
And Bruce Monty agreed
There you go.
35 years ago. And that first night, we were opened up playing Borgia in this gym.
Ooh.
And as you all know, that's one of our favorite teams to beat. And we did beat them that night. And Bruce was very nervous because not only was it opening the gym seats 2,100 at capacity with people sitting in the aisles. And it was full. And Bruce was very nervous, but once he made the announcements and started doing the call, his enthusiasm took over. It got contagious. The team got behind him. We got that victory over Borgia. And for 35 years, he hasn't learned how to say no. I think Michelle finally taught him what the word no means. And so he's going to retire and leave us. But thank you for your service, Bruce. I really appreciate it.
Thank you again to Mr. Leach, Mr. Coots, and Mr. Bruce Benites.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, that's one of the good guys in the community.
Yep.
Absolutely love to see that. All right.
Looks like we got the 3-minute warning. What do we got for
All
highlights,
right,
Coach?
we got the highlights. Let me pull them up here, Coach.
We got 3 minutes. We're going to get you guys through all of this.
Absolutely. I didn't want to pull it up in the middle because it would have popped up during that.
Because
I
I
want
want
to
highlights here. Here we go.
See this run as a great feed down low from Allie Daniels to Anya.
You're going to see some easy layups, a couple big threes. You're going to see a lot of pickpocketing here. There's another Allie Daniels bringing the ball up, getting herself a nice little layup there. Emma Daniels gets that lone three. I believe that's the only three we had in the first
I think
half.
Emma had 2 threes. I went through the scores here.
Oh, she did, yes, in the second quarter. You're right.
With a pair of free throws here from Emma. One of the just a great shot.
Yes. Here's another nice, easy layup.
Emma went on a bit of a run there.
Yep, you can see she was trying to shoot those a little bit more jump shotty than layup-esque. Trying to keep the spin off the ball there. It's a nice conversation.
I don't know if I can recall. I don't think we missed a free throw in the first half.
No, I believe that was it. Those 4 free throws were the only ones we shot.
As Allie Daniels worked the ball up the court, that's when she found Anya Binkholder, who had 6 in the first half.
Huge day. There's another down. That's one of those crazy moves that she gets.
That's a great move by Allie.
Double defender over the top. I mean, you're looking like you're just popping out of the Eiffel Tower there and just whoop, going for the layup. Here's that other three.
That one's a deep three, Coach.
Yep.
My goodness.
And I love how the camera just fades out because we put them to sleep there in that second quarter. Took a 15-point lead. We're going to see what we can get going on here in the second half. But
all right, we got a couple comments here. Michael Buchholz, is Caitlin Clark there? If anybody here is shooting like Caitlin Clark, it's Emma Daniels. Emma Daniels is shooting the rock. For people who don't know, maybe Caitlin Clark is maybe going to go down as the highest scoring collegiate basketball player, men's and women's ever.
Yeah.
She's had an unbelievable career for it's Iowa, correct?
Yep, it was a darn shame. We were at St. James watching such a good game here. Within the first, 50 seconds of the Iowa game at home against Michigan, Caitlin Clark broke Kelsey Plum's all-time leading ladies scoring record. And it was kind of funny. I was listening to a couple of the St. James coaches, and one of them was like, that game kicks off at 6:30. I'm predicting by 6:50 we got a new all-time score. And
That's about right.
I'm sorry to say, I think he was a little bit late. I'm
really?
pretty sure it was even faster than that.
She's an unbelievable shooter, and she's a lot of fun to watch. I think as far as collegiate basketball goes, she might be the biggest name in all of college basketball right now.
Yeah, I'd say so. And we have the volleyball line, and we've talked about that volleyball line shot. We've seen a girl from Herman knock one down just on a whim, and they can shoot hot like that from Herman. I've also seen Cam Caldwell be able to knock that thing down. Emma's knocked that thing down, and, that's basically the logo from where Caitlin Clark knocked down her NCAA record from.
Oh, yeah, she did take it from
so
deep.
you might end up seeing, Emma Caitlin Clark.
We are in the third period now, third quarter.
We're going to start out with the Lady Raiders getting the ball. And
immediate turnover.
Out of bounds as soon as she stepped in. I think she got the ball back a little bit too quick.
All right.
Great officiating there. I love it. Black and white.
We'll take it.
And now let's find out. This is a unique setup because we don't have either one of the floor generals down low or up top dribbling the ball. So we're going to have Caldwell doing a little bit of ball handling there. Caldwell and Colosio out of bounds on the Dutch girls.
Give a quick shout out. I mentioned earlier we are trying to grow our subscribers. I know a lot of the people watching now are probably returning. And we're at 811 subscribers now. So thank you to whoever subscribed. And thank you to Tyler Heidbrink, Coach T, the GOAT. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Tyler Heidbrink, for those that don't know, is currently playing basketball at the Division II level for Missouri S&T. And they've actually got a game tonight against Drury. So he'll be taking the court for the S&T Miners here before long.
Yeah, way to tune in before you had to tune out.
Yeah, me and Heidbrink, we stay in pretty good contact. Who's one of my baseball players.
We got this. We got this.
Oh, that's an open three.
Silk money. Oh!
In and out.
Big Ed with the rebound. Allie's going to shake her to sleep. Emma kicks back. Come on, Cam. She wants it. Come on, Big Al.
Oh, a little long.
These girls are strong, okay? They've been hitting the weight room.
Off
the toes.
Last thing I'll say about Heidbrink is I know S&T has their last regular season game this Saturday, and it is in Rolla. So if you're interested in seeing a former Dutchman alum, Tyler Heidbrink, and the Miners will be playing at home on Saturday this weekend.
Yeah, get on out and go support some Dutchmen. Also, if you got an aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, little baby nephew, get them to sign up and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely.
To OHS TV Studio.
Yeah, we have no shame in who our subscribers are. They can be anybody. You subscribe, we appreciate it. Emma with a three-point shot, just a little bit long.
Oh, but Big Al wants it.
Oh, a big rebound here. Big offensive rebound. Oh! It was a good idea. Just a little bit too much mustard on the pass, Coach.
Yeah, I'm more of a ketchup guy myself, so get that out of here. Yeah, I agree. And that was coming from Cam, so she might have had to throw it a little high over the defender sprinting at her. So, anything can eject the trajectory.
Absolutely.
Right. Playing good D because we don't know how to play anything bad. Number 15. Ooh, number 15
gets the and one. Are they going to get that on Cameron or Anya?
25.
Anya.
Only her first. So number 15's come out hot for the Lady Raiders. Didn't do anything in the first half, and then now all of a sudden she has 2 points. 4 points, sorry. She does have 2 fouls, so she did register something in the first half. We're shooting one. Going for the and one. Box out, get that rebound, box out. Oh, big L. Oh! Brian Boitano calls it out of bounds.
Unfortunately, Allie had a good beat on that.
Yeah.
Just slipped away.
She's putting the body on the other girl, trying to make sure she couldn't get it. And we'll take the steal there.
Allie works it up the court. Looks like we got numbers. Cam Caldwell with an
In
easy
the scoring
layup.
column!
Absolutely great pass there from Allie Daniels on that fast break. Cam was able to get past her defender, and Allie saw it, fed her the rock, and Cam did the rest.
a nice
We're going to have
bounce
another
pass.
fast break here.
Feed her.
Audrey feeds Emma. Emma finishes. Man, if I'm an opposing team and I see a 2-1 fast break and Emma Daniels is one of them, I don't have very high hopes for stopping that fast break.
You see her. She even grabbed that ball from behind her, was able to get it around her fast enough to be able to put that up.
She's just an unbelievable athlete. I think if you think of some of the great athletes that come from Owensville High School, and I know we have some alumni watching. We've had some great athletes here at Owensville High School over the years, and I know I would consider me and you sort of like maybe Dutch girl nerds when it comes to the history aspect of it, because we love to know about that stuff. And
we fanboy a little bit.
Absolutely. We know all the the names of the past, but I think Emma Daniels is going to be one of those names that people are going to be saying in regards to great Owensville athletes for a long time.
I think that's one of the things that me and you have been blessed to be around Coach Candrell, and he makes sure that we learn the history and know all the people up there and know how good they are or how good they were. So we're trying to bridge that gap. So anybody who's a little older than us, just know that we don't just pull these out. We're not just reading signs, but we actually do have somebody in our life that makes sure we understand a little bit of what's going on. So that
who was there to see a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows a lot of those
he
people.
was with a lot of the people, or he came back and watched a lot of the people, or, he was just a young kid and somebody else was showing him the way. But
yeah, we've mentioned, I mentioned my podcast earlier. I don't think I've had hardly any podcast go by where Candrell's not mentioned in some capacity.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows Coach Matt Candrell, he has taught us, Coach Dave and I, a ton.
Yeah.
As Allie feeds a
come on, Cam!
Hail Mary to Cameron Caldwell. That was a long pass.
That was Dwayne Wade to LeBron James. Let's go!
That was awesome.
Allie, put them guns away, girl. Whoa!
That was an interesting pass. It was like right into Anya Binkelder's stomach. Did you see that?
Yes, that was an amazing pass.
Who was she throwing the ball to?
She's magnetic, dude. She's magnetic.
I'm so confused.
All right, so they're gonna play a modified press here, but we're gonna get that ball in and probably kick it right back to her. Here it goes, right back to her. Yep, there we go.
So what's the strategy behind that, Coach? Just try to force an easy turnover, maybe?
Yeah, hoping.
Force just a bonehead pass, I guess.
Yeah, we don't really make
loads
too
up
many
for
of
the
those.
three. Those watching at home know that does not come without practice. Emma puts up literally thousands of shots per week to be able to do what she does out here.
17 of the Dutch girl 35 with Cam Caldwell getting the steal. Here we go. Feed the breaker. Big Al. Oh, but there we go. Emma. Oh. They're just out here having fun, man. Oh, there it is. What? What happened? She got the ball again. Emma, come on. You got to get it. Okay, Al. Woo. Folks,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. Woo.
You know, another thing that we've mentioned on several broadcasts right now, and something that I think is very special, obviously it happens in a small community from time to time, but when you have two family members come through that are as good at what they do and on the same team as Allie Daniels and Emma Daniels are, I think that's just a special thing to watch.
Yes. I can only imagine what it would have been like back in 2004, being on the Steelville basketball team with Devin, who was it? Andy Oker, the Booker brothers. I think they were brothers or cousins, and they had Ty Adams. Ty Adams was like 6'10" or something.
Absolutely
like that.
loaded up.
Mr. Kurt Keller was able to coach that team, and he did an absolute phenomenal job with them. And there was family on that team, and it was so much fun to watch.
You know, you see them play together on the court, but you have to imagine there's times when they're playing against each other
in the backyard
that are absolutely heated.
You know, and yeah, these girls here, they go to Columbia on the same travel team, so they've had a lot of action there together. And then Bryn and Cam Caldwell were on the same travel team going towards St. Louis. So there's a lot more play time that we don't get to see.
Allie loads up for three. Going to be a little bit long.
Off that back iron, but it's going to stay Dutch girl basketball. Excuse me.
As the Dutch girls lead here in the third quarter by a score of 37-15. Give a shout out to our crew helping with the cameras, the scoreboard, the video. This has been a very smooth broadcast. So some of them had headphones on. Big thanks to them.
Yeah, I haven't even looked over at any of that stuff because it's been going so smoothly. Can't complain.
I can tell you, Coach, I have had to do nothing. Great feed there down low to Cameron Caldwell.
From Colascio.
Cameron gets on the board with another basket.
She's racking up 6 big ones in the third quarter. Allie with another rebound.
Oh, she's got Cam. Could she throw another bomb?
Oh.
Oh, and finds Emma back to
Back
Allie.
to her. Let's go.
Oh, man, that would have been such a fun sequence.
Oh, watch this. Watch the wolf because the pack's attacking. Here we go.
Dutchgirls steal the ball, and Emma's got it in her hands coming across midcourt, and she's going to be setting up the offense again.
So we got to be double-digit steals now at this point in time. They're crashing hard on Al there as soon as we swing that ball. They send one out. Cam Caldwell.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Cam, keep shooting. Don't stop.
All right.
Looks like they got a number one. Looks a little bit younger than the other ones. Somehow she kept her dribble alive. That was actually very impressive. Oh, Novak, way to get your hands in the mix. And Big Al coming up with the steal on the floor for it. Ooh, 20's all over her. That was about to be a snapped arm. My goodness.
Yeah, that is the absolute number one thing you do not want to happen in this game. No injuries.
Kelly Kelling coming in for number 31, Audrey Colascio.
Callie Kelling is a junior here at OHS, correct?
Yeah, great volleyball player. Love to see her out here playing some basketball. She's an aggressive post player.
Is she a track person?
She's never played track or never ran track before or thrown. Love to see her out, but I understand sometimes, you give up a lot of time here that you're not able to be making money, and I believe she lives a little bit away from school, so
oh, okay.
The drive to school probably costs a little bit to put in the gas tank.
I believe that. I understand that. As Allie's going to come off and get a breather here as well.
Number one's a little quick one there.
That was that almost went in, but it was a laser beam off the backboard.
Look at the feed. Laney Moss says, I'll take it.
My.
I'll take it. Laney Moss.
Absolutely great hands receiving the pass and then having the poise to be able to finish that.
Let's go, rookie.
Way to go, Laney Moss.
And there, right to the center.
And pass.
Callie Kelling able to secure it.
Man, this has to have been a very rewarding season for Laney.
Yes.
She's I feel like the games that I've watched, she's gotten better all the time.
The confidence level has to grow whenever you're out there on the court with the girls she's on there with. You can mess up, and I think they've done a much better job this year, like helping and not being so upset because they're able to get back into games as well as they have. So you make a mistake, hey, let me help you out versus, hey, why'd you mess up again? Get away from the.
So we're going to get a blocking foul there from Cam Novak.
Just a little bit faster on the feet. You got that.
It's really good to see Cam Novak out there, too. I know she had battled some injury, not only this year, but also in the past. And she's a very important part of this Dutch girl basketball team.
Yeah, for sure. She's coming off that bench. I mean, Andre Iguodala was huge for the Golden State Warriors, and she's playing that role.
Great feed from Emma Daniels down low to Cameron.
I love how
Caldwell.
we're feeding Caldwell, keeping her in the game with these layups, just waiting for that 3-ball to drop, but she's still feeling super important by being that layup shooter. Laney Moss, I thought she had it, but it looked like she got just enough push off.
Dutch girls lead by 28 here in the third period. It's, was it 30 for the running clock, Coach?
Yeah, I think
30,
so.
but it's got to be in the fourth, I think.
Yes.
So you guys might notice our clock is going to be maybe, with some good fortune here, running a lot. It's going to be out of bounds on one, but one had a lot of poise there. She knew she was in a tough spot. She was going to try to throw it off of Laney, but foot was already out of bounds. There's a couple dead spots in our cameras that we just can't get part of the floor. I think that might have been one of them that maybe you couldn't really see the foot or anything like that, but that's what happened. That's why you got us. Emma with another three. Holy smokes, Coach.
Let's give her 20. Let's go.
So that's at least 4 threes. It's either 4 or 5. I think it's 4.
I got 4.
2 in the first, 2 in the second half.
Yes. First quarter, second quarter, and then 2 here in the third.
At this point, I can't remember her missing a 3.
I don't
feels like every time she puts it up, she makes it.
Yeah, pretty sure. All right. 53 seconds left. Come on. Let's go defense. They're trying to post up down low. Number 44 is trying to post up on Callie, but Callie's doing a great front side defense there.
That ball's going to get away from number 1. and go back to the Dutch Girls as the Dutch Girls lead by 31 at this point.
Yeah, just unfortunate there. Roll right off the hip as you get that ball in.
It's possible.
Coach says, let's not waste any time here.
It's possible here that we won't see some of these players in the fourth quarter quite as much.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to see a little bit of Cam Ryerson, some Kylie Reed coming in. Callie going
it's
low.
an interesting spot. I mean, obviously, it's the senior girls' last home game.
Yep.
Maybe. Hopefully not. Hope we make it to sectionals and we can host a game. But potentially last home game. Looks like a double dribble.
Ooh. Somebody wanted the screen. Somebody wanted a handoff there.
But ultimately, this game is not going to be the game that defines the season. This game is not the last game.
Yeah, you know, I like to look at it like your record's back to 0-0 as soon as this game's over.
You got to play with that mentality almost. Because how many times have we seen it where a really hungry team at a lower seed comes out?
Yeah.
So you got to play every game like you're right. It's 0-0.
Let's see what kind of cool play we get drawn up here.
Only 1.8 seconds. Got to get it off.
Shoot it. Oh, off the rim.
Did get the shot off. Wasn't able to get the shot to go. Let's see if the cheerleaders are going to do something here in between this. And
Coach, I'm going to run and do something real quick. I need to run down to my classroom and grab some insulin.
Yeah, go for it. You take all the time you need. All right, ladies and gentlemen, rare moment on a broadcast where Coach Dave is the one who has to step away. But you hear the Dutch Girl cheerleaders right now. I'll shut up so you can hear the cheer. Shout out to our Dutch Girl cheerleaders there, and there's some senior Dutch Girl cheerleaders over there. I see Anna Rasmussen. I see Macy Ritter. I see Izzy Pratt. And I see Taylor Thompson, I believe. So those are going to be your senior Dutch Girl cheerleaders. I'm sure that they will probably be cheering for our district games, but for them also, Peyton Pratt down there. But last home regular season game for them as well. Definitely want to make acknowledgement of that. And, yes, Deborah McDaniel. Go Dutchman cheerleaders. Go Lorelei McDaniel. Yes, Lorelei's down there doing a fantastic job. Real quick before we get started here, I'll show you our last replay. See what we got here right before we get back into action. Also, I always like to let you guys know the replays do run 20 seconds. It captures the last 20 seconds after I click the button. This was that big three from Emma Daniels. And then once the instant replay comes off the court, you're going to see the game back underway. Currently, North County brings the ball across midcourt. We still have Emma Daniels out on the court, Allie Daniels, Audrey Colascio, Lainey Moss, and Anya Binkholder as Colascio comes away with a steal, works it up the court, and is able to kiss it in off the backboard. Dutch Girls now lead by 33. North County works it around the perimeter as they try to set up for a good shot here. Made comments about it, about the seniors tonight, obviously. We already had senior night, but it is the last regular season game of the year, last home game of the regular season. And the three that we have this year, Emma, Audrey, and Anya, I can't say enough good things about them on the basketball court, but additionally, off the basketball court, all three of those girls you're going to see, participating in many other things here at the school, whether it be clubs. All of those girls have unbelievably good grades here at OHS. Just really a shining example of what we really want out of our student athletes here at OHS. Emma Daniels comes down with the rebound, works it up, and she's going to find the back for her 22nd point of the evening. And Coach Dave is back with me here.
I'm here. You know, as I'm running in, I didn't see them shoot too many three-pointers from the North County Raiders. That was like one of the. Now we're chucking them up.
They had that 1-3. Oh, here comes Allie. She's going to come up with an easy layup here. Kiss it off the backboard. Get it on the second one. Nope. Emma's going to come away. Emma's going to put up a three. Oh, I think that's her first missed three of the evening. As Anya comes down with a big rebound. It's going to be Raider ball. But you're right. The only three that I can actually recall the Raiders knocking down was, it was like Emma had just hit a three, and they came down and answered right away.
Yes, and that was number 24, probably in the second quarter, I think.
Okay. All right. Dutch Girls on defense. Now we got Cameron Ryerson in the game.
Kylie Reed, Lady Moss.
Lady Moss. So we got 3 freshman girls out there, Coach.
No, 2 freshmen. Kylie's a sophomore.
Kylie's a sophomore.
First year with us playing basketball, but yeah. She played a little softball. I think correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's from Bell. I think she transferred in from Bell.
Okay.
So she played softball for Hannah this fall, and then she ended up coming out here for basketball. So she's got a good shot. It's just a matter of getting her open, running her off, and seeing if she can actually knock down that 3.
Anya exits the floor as the seniors got an ovation as they came off the floor.
And Callie able to get the rebound.
Now we got a lineup that you probably haven't seen many times this year.
I think we've seen them just a few times whenever we've been up pretty big in the fourth quarter.
Which is a good spot to be.
Yeah. Oh, Kylie, we wanted it. She says, I'll look again.
Is Kylie left-handed?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought she about
always makes
shot that ball left-handed.
Excuse me. Laney says, I'll take it. Don't worry. Ryerson with the scramble. Good hustle.
Good hustle, good effort, Cameron. Got 2 cams on the court.
Yes.
Oh, we could go for triple cam action. We talked about that during.
Yes, we could.
Yeah, we get Cameron. Oh, no, we got an injury on the court. Let's take the camera away from the injury, and let's focus it on the Dutch girls bench for a moment.
I shouldn't elevate this whenever I'm doing it. I'm trying to.
All right, we got a bit of a stoppage in play here for a second. I'll give you guys the last highlight that we got here. Let's check it out. It's like a missed 3 from North County. We come away, work it up the court. This is going to be where Emma just goes and finishes it on her own, goes coast to coast. As the North County player is able to walk off on her own power. A little assistance from Coach. Gets an ovation here from the crowd. That's what we like to see. You can definitely tell us that she was not feeling very well as soon as she hit the hardwood there, Coach.
Yeah, you can ever judge somebody else's pain level. That's one thing I've gotten pretty good at not doing, because the moment you think that shouldn't be that bad, it ends up being a lot worse than you thought it was, and then you feel pretty stupid.
Yes. I am no medical expert, so I stay as far away from that as I can.
Good strong pass there. Good swinging.
Owen, you were you on the team the year that we had, I'm not going to say his name, but we had the baseball player snap his arm in half, diving for it. Oh, my gosh, he's shaking his head yes.
Yep.
Wow, that was one of the I was the head coach of the baseball team, and I had a awesome baseball player. Loved the game. Gave you everything he had all the time. Hit a fly ball to him. I was the only coach. It was a summer practice. Ball's up in the air, and he made a diving play. His glove got kind of caught on the ground under him, and, man, it snapped the arm right in half. I mean, complete break. Yeah, and that was a moment I'll never forget. I love telling this story. We have a friend, Beaglin. Coach Dave and I share this friend. Literally that morning, he was talking to me about his allergies, and just by sheer fate, Cam Caldwell came off. But just by sheer fate, Brandon Glenn told me that he had gone to the doctor, and he'd said that his allergies were bothering him about a 7 out of 10. That's how bad the pain was. Well, as my young baseball player who snapped his arm was on the ground and I was on the phone with the ambulance, they asked, give him, 1 to 10 his pain, and he gave me a 5. I immediately called Brandon. I'm like, hey, I know your allergies are bad, but I just had a guy break his arm completely in half, and his was a 5 out of 10. So,
Novak wanted that. Comes in with a short little jumper. Laney Moss secures the rebound. And we get a foul.
Oh, going to be a jump ball.
Oh, a jump ball. Ben's taller than me.
So now it's coming back to the Dutch girls.
Ben is taller than me, and he's 3 rungs down on the bleachers. So I couldn't even see.
Couldn't see over him.
Nope. Couldn't see it.
I had a good window with the referee there, so I was able to see thumbs up.
Somebody had to, and it was you, okay?
Got it done that time, Coach.
Oh,
as they put up a 3. Wow.
Okay.
Found the bottom of the net that time.
That's
good shot from North
again.
County.
That was the 3-pointer from earlier, too. That girl should have 8 points, yep.
She might need to shoot the rock some more here.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not feeding it.
Oh, and she comes away with the steal there as Cameron Ryerson tries to play Wolf. She's going to get the foul call. 24 is going to go to the line.
Right.
How many points does 24 have on the game, Coach?
24 has 8 points.
She's got to be the leading scorer.
For their team, yes. They have a 4-pointer, a 2-pointer, a 4-pointer, and her at 8. Maybe make it 9, maybe not.
All right, so we got a free throw attempt here, and it's gonna
make it 9.
She's a good shooter, Coach.
Yeah,
a couple
she does.
threes. It looks like she got a really good shot.
Yep, I agree with you there.
I don't think we had. I didn't see out front like rosters for this game. I would like to know what grade she's in. Is she another good free throw shot there?
10 points for that young lady.
Is North County, is that a team that's regularly on the schedule? I don't know that I
think they did this last year, maybe the year before. They just, like I said.
just wanted a game before.
Yep, because if not, then you're playing Tuesday and you don't play again until that next Monday or that next Wednesday if you get that bye. Or if we're on the off year, you might get a Tuesday, Thursday. So it definitely helps you play somebody.
I wonder if North County is in the same class as us.
That's a great question. I do know last year they had a big girl that was pretty solid down low, so that made the game a little bit more difficult.
24 with another three. She's really caught fire here.
13 points, and the majority of those coming here, well, 8 of them coming in the fourth quarter.
Last probably 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. I really want Kylie Reed to pop that J from the outside. Come on, Kylie. Find your way down.
Cam to Callie. It's going to stay here with the Dutch girls as it got tipped out of bounds by a Raider.
We got a Dutchman chant going on. March, nobody chimed in because it's Dutch girls. It's the Dutch girls tonight. Ooh, Cam swings it to Kylie, swings it to Callie, swings it to Cam, swings it to Laney. Ooh. Don't worry, Laney.
Unable to get that one to go.
I love the bench. Rooting her on. Hey, just got to keep shooting, dog.
All right, 30 seconds remain here. Dutch girls game against the Lady Raiders. Ball's going to stay here with the Raiders. Coach, do we want to try to grab an interview after the game?
I don't care. I'm here. I'm here for the long run.
So I'm trying to decide. I've thought about this for a while. I mean, we did the senior girls. They got the chance to speak on senior night, but we didn't get Audrey Colascio that night.
Yeah, let's grab her.
I was thinking maybe get Audrey Colascio tonight since we didn't get her on senior night, and then maybe a couple of the juniors so they can speak about playing with these senior girls.
Sure, let's do it.
See who we can get. Always love doing the post-game interviews, Coach. It's great to, well, first off, we get to see these students at school, but it's awesome to hear them be excited talking about, you know, the athletic events that they participate in.
Yeah, I also like the fact that we just catch them and they don't know what we're going to ask.
Yes. It's awesome because some of them are nervous, but they always do such a great job.
Yep.
It's awesome to see them in that moment.
Laney Moss with knocking down 2 more free throws. That gives her 4 points. All right, let's see. 9.2 seconds left. I think we got a turnover there on the North County Lady Raiders. And let's see if we're just going to dribble it out or we're going to try to shoot something. Coach says let's just stand still. Let's stand still. But
Cam's going to fire one up.
Oh,
it was online.
Yeah, it looked great.
The perfect line here, just short. And there you have it. That's going to be a Dutch Girls victory. Coach, I'm going to let you stay on the mic here. I'm just going to catch some of them.
Sounds good.
First round of district. That's Wednesday at Elvin.
All right, so let's see.
First round of district for the Dutch girls.
In the first quarter, we had Emma Daniels with 9. Coming into the halftime, we had Emma with 12, Allie with 6, Anya with 6, Audrey with 2, and then we came into the third quarter where Allie was able to get up to 8 points. That capped her night off. She was not playing much at all, if any, I can't remember, in the fourth quarter. Emma was able to pick up 9, 10, 11 more points and bump her number up to 20. What's that? 12 plus 8 is 20, right? Yeah, let's be smart about it, math teacher. And then Emma was able to pick up 2 more points in the fourth quarter with 22. I believe I put that on the right person. I sure hope I did. If not, ladies, please forgive my mess up. Cam was quiet in the first half, but she was able to come out in the third quarter and pick up 8. She had quite a few good three-pointers that looked like they were about to go in, and unfortunately just were not able to fall, but she was still very valuable on the defensive side of things, getting steal, and then she was able to secure a lot of nice outlet passes. We had that one that looked like Dwayne Wade sending it down to LeBron James, coming from Allie all the way down to our own Cam Caldwell. Anya Binkolder, she tapped out her night at 6 in the first half, but a great game there by her. Audrey only had 2, but she was also running a little bit more point tonight. Not looking for too many shots, wasn't working the post as much. That was a great game for her. Novak was in quite a bit in the second half. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to get any shots up that went in, but she did have a lot of length that was able to steal the ball quite a bit. She did a great job on defense and then did a great job swinging that ball around, passing it. She is a presence, folks. Her length and her athleticism is really, really incredible. Laney Moss was able to get 4 points tonight, 2 coming in the third quarter and 2 free throws coming into the fourth. A great night for her as a freshman stepping out here. I called her a rookie. No harm there at all. No offense meant. I call her rookie just because she's a freshie, and she smiled the other day when I said it, so I've been calling her that since. Callie played some big minutes with a slight sprained ankle. That's great for her, and then she's able to hopefully get some good rest here over the next few days, walking into the district game next Wednesday at Eldon against Blair Oaks or whoever, Blair Oaks or Southern Boone. So that was awesome for her to be able to get out here, get a little action in, especially I don't think she had too big of a practice yesterday. Kylie Reed was out here. She had a couple shots that, or not shots, but she had a couple moments where she looked like she could have got a shot off. Defense closed pretty fast, and she wasn't able to get that shot off. I love watching her shoot because most of the time that ball's online and it's going to go in. Cam Ryerson got some good quality action here in the fourth quarter once we got up by a big. I love to see the fact that Cam has gotten in the last 2 games, one against Sullivan and one against here at North County. She's played big minutes in the fourth quarter. That's some quality experience. Even though she's not in the crunch time, she's still getting some good action. She's getting some more basketball moves. She's getting the passing down. She's getting the dribbling down. Great look for the future there. We had 3 big seniors play their final game at home tonight, and I think every one of them should be proud of what they got. The juniors are staying right there in the mix with them, coming up big with 8-8 and playing some big defense by Callie and Cam. And then our sophomore, Kylie, I believe she's my only sophomore. Again, getting a lot of good action, getting some future presence here. And then lastly, our freshmen, the rookies, Laney Moss, Cam Ryerson, rounding out the squad and getting some good action there. Quality time. Folks, if you don't know what it's like to be on a team where you don't get any JV games or any C-team games, it's a struggle. You don't get to play against people of your own skill caliber. Whenever you come into these varsity games, you're still going against, quite frankly, they're mostly varsity players. So even whenever you're walking into this fourth quarter thinking, yeah, I'm going against other people's fourth quarter team, you might not be. And unfortunately, that might be something that, you don't get to work on those skills as much as you could if you were actually getting to play JV. So, ladies, if you're in high school or you're about to be in high school, join the basketball team. We've got a great coaching staff. I'm a little biased because I love my wife, but I think she's great. I think Coach Van Leer's great. We got a great coaching staff. The girls are great. And I think they've done a great job this year by building each other up versus breaking each other down. Yeah, we're critical because we want to be good, but I think they're doing a great job this year on teaching and learning versus criticizing and critiquing all the time. That's great. So we need a bigger team next year. You know why? So we can play JV games. You know what else? We like to have a C team so that we could play some freshman ball, so you could actually play against freshman peers. When you're in 8th grade and 7th grade, playing against 8th and 7th graders, it's a lot easier. Now all of a sudden you're a freshman coming in and playing against some seniors. You got more growth, more development. All that stuff is in your favor. So if you are a high school girl sitting, watching right now, get out here. Get out here and play some basketball. Who do we got with us?
All right, real quick. Lily, will you jump over here? We got to give you your due. So, ladies and gentlemen, first off, we're going to give the crew that helped make this thing possible. We got a good group up here right now. Lily Steinbeck is right here. Real quick, cheerleaders, we'll give the crew that helped do this real quick. So, Lily Steinbeck, she ran the scoreboard for you guys.
Great scoreboard operation tonight.
Fantastic. Yes. She's been running the scorebook for the girls basketball team when they were in middle school. Did a great job. Big O, he was running the videos, and Ben was running the cameras. Real quick, we're going to get the cheerleaders in. This is their last regular season home game, and then we're going to get to some of the basketball players. So, Coach, you want to jump over here with me?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give you guys the microphone.
Let me squiggle around here. I'm a little short.
Not at that.
All right, so the cheerleaders here, they were extremely nervous, Coach. They want to know exactly what we're going to ask them. So
Don't do that.
We just want to know one thing from you girls, okay? And it is, what has it been like being a Dutch Girls cheerleader, and what's been your favorite high school memory? Doesn't have to be cheer. It could be anything. So Izzy's got the mic, Izzy Pratt. And when you get the mic, tell us your name and what's your favorite thing about cheerleading and your favorite high school memory.
I don't want to go first. I want to go first.
Make sure you hold the mic close to your mouth.
Okay, my name's Anna. It's been a lot of fun being a cheerleader. I've done it for all 4 years, and I've had a lot of really good experiences. My favorite high school memories probably, I don't know, something that happened in first hour with Coach Dave.
That's right.
Look
We
at
don't talk about first hour.
My name's Peyton, and wait, what was the first question? I'm sorry.
Favorite thing about cheerleading?
Favorite thing about cheerleading? All of the places we've got to go together, mainly on football. We don't travel much for basketball, but traveling for football is always fun. And the second question?
Favorite high school memory?
High school memory. Oh my gosh. I have no idea.
Okay.
Peyton's been asleep the last 2 days, so we'll give her a break.
Slide over just a little bit.
Credit to Coach Dave. All of his classes the past 3 years.
That's right.
We like to hear it.
Hi, I'm Izzy Pratt, and I've done cheer for 4 years, all basketball. And my favorite cheer, actually, I just really enjoy cheering for both the girls and boys. My favorite high school memory, I don't know.
You're on the spot.
I know I am.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
That's a lie. 15 people are right now.
It's probably all of the assemblies and different things that we do as a entire school.
Great choices.
Love it. Can you guys slide over so Taylor's on the screen more? Slide over,
Is
Tay.
this close enough?
Taylor,
Slide
you
over.
got to
There
get
you go.
Is this
seen.
close enough?
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Okay.
I can hear you.
My name's Taylor Thompson, and I've only done basketball cheer for 2 years, but I want to say that I think my favorite thing about cheer is being able to, be really close to the girls, because, I never thought that I was going to do cheer. And, since I actually did it, I really gotten out of my comfort zone because of you guys. And whenever you guys make me call, it's really makes me get out of my comfort zone. And so I do appreciate that. And then I would say, my high school memory, I don't really know. I don't really have a favorite one.
There's so many to choose from, right?
Probably just, I don't know, everything about high school. Whenever, we go do things and, have assemblies, I guess. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, girls,
We'll take it.
you've done a good job. And Coach Dave and I were really commenting on your guys' last routine. It was so long. I have no idea how you guys remember all that.
Oh, yeah, the 6 stunts.
Yes, 6 stunts.
We don't know how we did it anymore. Yeah.
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Threw it all together with some problems at the beginning of the season of some people quitting.
But you guys made it work. Well, thank you guys for coming up and joining us on the broadcast. Thanks,
Thank you.
girls. Q, you want to come on up? All right, now let's try to work our way. Well, hey, Kate.
So, folks, we ran out of time on that senior night game, and we got the other 2 seniors in, and me and Coach Herring, we were looking out there. They got kicked off the floor because cheer needed to run their routine, and we're looking around and we're like, okay, we've got Emma up here, okay, we've got Anya up here, and then Q had her own cheering section, and they ended up leaving before we could get a hold of them. So tonight, on the last home game of the season, we get Q, Audrey Calaccio.
One of my favorite Dutch time students.
Well,
Don't tell the other ones, Audrey.
it's not out on the internet anymore, but
All right, so Audrey, first off, congratulations on the game tonight.
Thank you.
Great win, last regular season game. Hopefully not your last home game. Hopefully we get to come
Yes.
back here.
Yes.
But just to start it off, obviously you've played basketball at least all the way through middle school. I don't know what your basketball career was like before middle school.
I started off playing upwards basketball, actually, at the First Baptist Church here in Owensville. And
Very cool.
I've played ever since, and then I moved on to booster ball, 4th grade, and kept going on through high school. I'm really sad this year that it's my senior year. I didn't think it'd go by this fast, but it did.
It does. It goes by way faster than anybody realizes until you're in that situation.
Yes.
But what has it been like getting to play with this group of girls in particular, the team that you have this year?
I grew up playing with Anya and Emma my whole life, like ever since I started playing basketball, and like we really grew together. Obviously, we're missing a lot of people that I grew up with, but all these girls that are coming in, like we all grow close as family, and that's what I love because it's so easy to play with them. You have so much fun. It's like basically a family because your basketball team is who you spend the most time with ultimately during the season. Like this is your family more than your actual family.
Right. A lot of times you guys are getting to school before the sun's up. You're not leaving till the sun's already gone to bed, and you're doing this for 4 months.
Yes.
A lot of other sports are getting done in 3. You guys are spending so much time, and then you guys travel a lot more than a lot of other teams do.
And you have a lot of contests.
Right.
A lot of games.
Yes, yes, very competitive.
All right, last question I have for you, and then I'm going to turn it over to Coach Dave. Obviously, coming into your senior year, you have a new head coach this year. So speaking specifically about Coach Van Leer, what has it been like coming into a new situation with a new head coach, and how has it been with Coach Van Leer this year for you?
Coming into it, I will say I was very nervous. It's all throughout my high school career and middle school because we had the same coach through middle school. It was always the same thing, and in 1 year we have to change our whole routine of how things work because all coaches do it differently. And ultimately coming in, I was really nervous, but I think that the team came together and we worked hard and we figured it out, and I think that we're feeling really good this year. I think we came out stronger than anyone else really thought because I feel like everyone had a little bit of doubt. Like even the families were like,
for sure,
we don't know how this year's going to go. Like it's a new start, but I think that we've surprised everybody and we've really came far.
Yeah, the unknown's always it's unpredictable. You can't walk into the season knowing what you're going to get. So,
yes.
You guys keep going. Go ahead,
My
Coach.
question for you is, it's pretty simple. Do you like being a post, or would you rather be outside shooting threes?
I do love shooting threes, but I've loved to grow in the post position. I know we have our whole team is a lot of 3-point shooters, and we didn't have any posts, so I loved coming up to the spot because I have trust in all the shooters, and even being the post player, I still have opportunity to shoot the three. So I get to do a little bit of everything. So I think it's a great experience. I love doing it.
I agree. I think that's one of the best things I've watched about you and Anya both. I mean, you guys are standing 5'4", 5'5",
yes,
and you're down there battling with girls that outweigh you by 30 pounds, 40 pounds, and are taller than you by 5 inches. So what's your go-to down there? Do you like to use your speed, or are you just trying to the body bounce all over them and try to get them to get out of your way?
I kind of use my strength to kind of do the dribble and push them out, and then if I see them jump, I do the fake and go up because I know if I go up with them, I'm most likely going to get blocked because those girls are way bigger than me most of the time. I usually have the shorter advantage.
Well, you're talking to a guy that I like playing against 5th grade basketball players because that's the only time I can be a big. But I absolutely love power moves down low and spinning. And, I loved watching Kareem, old highlights of Kareem shoot, the sky hook from the free throw line. I love that. So my last question is, you're in the fourth quarter, right? So you're getting a lot of play time in that fourth quarter because you can kind of come back to your roots and be more of a point guard there, bringing it down for the younger girls. What's that like to you, knowing that you're the leader in that situation? Whereas if you got Emma and Allie on the court, that's more of your point guard looking at, but now you're the point guard. What do you feel like? Do you feel...
Well, when Coach says, okay, Audrey, it's your time to go and play the point guard, I definitely am like, oh, no. This is my least favorite time of the spot. But I know that I need to step up and be the leader for the other girls because I've had the most experience. I'm a senior. I have to step up and just be a leader. Even though I hate it sometimes, even though it's my least favorite part, I enjoy having the lead position every once in a while on the floor.
Absolutely. And you can see that, any of you girls, I think all of you have the confidence to be able to walk into that position if you need to. Yes. And it's always good because you never know what type of official you're going to get. Are they going to call it ticky-tack, or are they going to leave it wide open? So we know how handsy those girls are at the point. They're getting steals all the time, but you get the wrong ref, you never know what's going to happen. And all of a sudden it might be Q bringing the ball up the court because we got 2 fouls and we're sitting on the bench. So I think it's huge for you. I've loved watching you play. As much as I have enjoyed this season, it's going to be rough, next year without, seeing you guys play. But that's just, it's a personal thing, and I can get over it. But I've been really proud of you this season, and I'm excited to watch what you guys can do for the next week.
Thank you.
Yep.
Last question for you here, Q, and then we'll let you go. Obviously, as a senior, what would you say to any younger girls in the community, elementary, middle school, that are interested in playing Dutch girl basketball someday?
I would say that try it because you never know. Everyone is like, basketball seems like such a hard sport. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it because of there's so many. I feel like out of all the sports, this is the most tactical sport because of all the skills. There's a lot to basketball. But I say give it a shot because it's so much fun. You grow as a family, and working up through middle school and high school, it's a great experience, and I recommend it for everybody.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Q.
Thank
I'm really
you.
excited to see
Thank you.
the rest of the way out.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Very good. All right, next up we'll have another interview here. We'll keep it a little bit short. I know that got to get the...
That family point, though, that's big. I drive the bus for these girls, and I've just driven it for 1 year, but, like, they know I go and support them as much as I can. So, like, as we're getting off this stinking bus, man, it is, like, it's so rewarding. And you got to drive these girls back, a couple years ago, and it is one of the most rewarding things when they're getting off the bus, and it's thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And
oh, yeah, an absolute great group of students.
So they make you feel like family whenever, like, I'm not a coach, I'm just a person. Absolutely. And yet, like, it's they make you know that they see you, they feel you, they say thanks. So
absolutely. Now we're here with the team's bar fighter.
Let's go.
She had an awesome black eye pretty recently, and I might have to change the battery on that camera pretty soon because it's blinking at me. But if it dies and it goes black, that's why. But anyways, Cam, mostly want to keep the conversation centered on the seniors since it was their senior night last week, and then this week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, and then this week playing potentially their last home game. Hopefully not. But what has it been like getting to play with these three?
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. I can't imagine it without them. It's going to be so weird next year. Like, I've grown up with them.
Absolutely.
Like, I've played years and years with them, and it's just, I can't imagine them not here. They are all amazing people, amazing players. Like, I always know I can count on them.
And I have one more question for you here. Obviously, you have a fantastic shot. We love to watch you shoot the ball. And what is it going to be like next year? Obviously with them gone, your role has to change a little bit. So are you excited for that? What is that transition going to be like for you?
I'm definitely excited just to see a little bit of change, but it's going to be a really, really big difference.
Sure.
Just because it's going to be a lot more of just not, I don't know, like...
You got this.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, when Coach Van Leers tells me what I need to do, we're going to go out and get it done.
Yeah.
No, we enjoyed watching you. Like, you weren't afraid to shoot the three. Yeah, they weren't falling tonight, but you still, like, didn't give up on that. And I think, what you were doing tonight, we compared you to Dwayne Wade and LeBron James on one of them where Big Al threw that full-court pass up to you.
Oh, yeah.
And you were able to just put it up. So, I mean, yeah, things are going to change, but I think, what's it going to be like? Like, what have you learned from those seniors for your future? Like, next year, now you're a senior, you're walking in and you're telling these underclassmen, what have those seniors instilled in you to be able to lead the future? They giving you anything?
That, like, even when people tell you that you're not going to be as good, don't doubt yourself because obviously we've proven that even with losing some, we're still there. We're still one of the top teams in the area, and we're not going away yet.
Right. Haters going to hate.
Yeah.
Right. I'm with you.
Come on.
Let's go.
Absolutely. And last question here for you, Cam. What has been your favorite memory so far this season?
Probably.
We already know. Okay, go ahead.
Probably winning conference, beating St. James.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
For
So
sure.
we brought that up several times during the broadcast. That is such a fun game always to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But going out and getting that win, I mean, that had to feel amazing.
Oh my gosh, St. James is one of our biggest rivals. It's always so fun to play against them, and it's always such a competitive game. It was really nice to win this one.
Yeah, that was an awesome game to be at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you got anything left?
I'm good, man. I'm so excited. I've never said this before, but I'm upset track starts next week because that means I don't get to drive the bus for you guys at districts, and that was my one bummer. And I was like signing up for stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't get to see these girls play. But I'm hoping that we get out of practice a little early on Friday and maybe get up there to Eldon or down there, over there, whatever you want to call it. But anybody watching this, if you're not doing something on Friday night next week, right? Well, actually, let's get through Wednesday first.
Right?
Let's get through Wednesday first, but get out and show some support.
So I know that the district is set. And who can you remind us of all the teams that are in the district?
We got the 1 seed, then there's Osage, Blair Oaks, Southern Boone, and Eldon.
Okay, so you will figure out who you play basically after that first round of games happen. Do you know what your time slot is on Wednesday yet, or is that also to be determined?
It is 6.
So you're for sure playing at 6 p.m. in Eldon on Wednesday.
Yep.
Let's go.
Awesome.
So if you guys don't know where it is, Google can get you there.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to do everything I can to be there because I want to see this thing out.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, Cameron, excited that we still get to watch you for another year yet. Excited to have you as a student here at OHS. Congrats on the win tonight, and keep it
great
going.
game.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, that was Cameron Caldwell. Perfect timing
that
because
camera
the
died.
camera just went out. We'll throw it down here to the court. As you can see, the youngsters getting their shots up after the Dutchgirls victory. And
guys-
Coach, I'm going to turn the camera around. If you want to,
Yeah, let's finish it up, man.
talk here a little bit. I usually do highlights post game, and there are 13 people still watching, but I don't think I'm going to get highlights done as we're starting to clean the gym up. But we do got to do our breakdown.
Yeah, yeah.
So give me a moment here.
The one thing I will say while Coach T gets this broken down, you heard it from the kids. These kids are even saying, don't be afraid to come out here. Like, we know basketball's tough. Like, everything's tough. Anything worth doing is worth doing well, and it's worth working for. Like, don't be afraid of a little hard work because it's going to get you somewhere. It's going to pay bigger. It's going to pay off in the end. Yeah, so what? It's not going to pay off right today. It's not going to pay off tomorrow. But you give it a month. You give it a year. You give it 3 years. Like, all of a sudden, come out, buy into a system, and actually, like, see it through, and you're going to see something really, really amazing happen for all these. You can see it for these kids, and we need our teams to grow. Boys, girls, it don't matter. Every single sport. Love to see multi-sport athletes out here doing great things. It's what we see out of the best athletes, and that's what we're going to see. That's how we're going to see Owensville get even better. So,
Absolutely. Well, Coach Dave started a tradition. I like the tradition.
we're going with it.
I say we keep it going. So, Coach, you lead it, and then we're going to sign off.
Hold on. Let me think. All right.
We got this.
It's team, right?
Yeah, team.
All right. Team on me. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, 2.
All right, we're
Forgot.
signing off, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in, and we will not. Well, I will not see you. We still got to work out the schedule, but we will do basketball or baseball, soccer, and track. Coach Dave obviously won't be in track, and Coach Dave might not be able to be involved quite as much in the spring because he will be coaching track. So, schedule's not ready for that yet, but we will start working on that, and you will see it pop up on our Facebook page. I am a baseball guy through and through, so I can't wait to call baseball games in a live broadcast. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you have a great night.